dispatch. A plane just crashed into the World Trade Center. This is a 1060. A 1060? That's right, I said a 1060. That's the worst kind of alarm. Then I realized there must be thousands of people trapped in that tower. And no matter how dangerous it would be, people like Dad and Uncle Benny are going to try to save them. It looks like Tower 1, the North Tower. No, not a small plane, a jet, a big one. Yes, I'm sure I saw it with my own eyes. Each time I look back, I keep hoping the tower will have been magically healed. All I see is more smoke. Woo, woo, woo. We're going to need everything we've got. There's at least 10 floors of fire. 10 floors of fire? Dad once told me that every floor of the Twin Towers is the size of a football field. The football field's on fire? How many firefighters would it take to put them out? And how long? Georgie told me one time that firefighters hate high-rises like apartment complexes and office buildings. Elevators are usually too dangerous to use in a fire, so firefighters often lug hoses up endless flights of stairs they can fill with smoke while wearing 50 pounds of gear. It can take 2 minutes for a firefighter to walk up one flight of stairs. Yeah. You got a fire at the top of a high-rise. Add it up. The fire is near the top of the World Trade Center, maybe the 18th or 19th floor. It could be 2 hours before the firefighters get there. Can the people on those floors wait for that long? Uncle Benny, what will you do? We'll do what we always do. Your dad is heading to the scene. I told him you'd stay here and wait for him. You sit tight, okay? Take care of things first, buddy. The garage door shuts. Please pick up, Mom. Leave you a message after. Beep. Beep. Mom, I'm at the firehouse. I know, I'm not supposed to be here. But I'm fine. Please call me. Click, click, click. My mind is shimming. We'll do what we always do. Fight fires. Save lives. The New York City Fire Department is one of the biggest fire departments in the world. They're the best. They'll do what they always do. It's like Dad once said, what do you like most about being a fireman? Everyone's got a job to do. If you don't work together, you don't put out a fire. I need a job. I need a job to do. Something I can do to help. All units. That's all units. Investing west to Tower 1. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at an extraordinary sight. Just a few minutes ago, a plane crashed into a Tower 1 at the New York's famed World Trade Center. We have no official information about what kind of plane it was, but witness report it was a commercial jet. The towers were completed in 1973. At 110 floors each, they were once the tallest buildings in New York. There are now hundreds of firefighters on the scene. We have reports that firefighters have entered the building and are going up the stairs to reach people who might need their assistance. It's a jaw-dropping sight. Papers fall out of the building, and soon the building will crash down. White dots are floating in the smoke. Paper? Millions of pieces of paper sweat out through the whole of the building. The World Trade Center towers took more than 3 years to build. They can withstand winds of 100 or more miles per hour. Approximately 50,000 people work in the towers every day. She sounds so calm, like a history teacher. The North Tower stands at 1,368 feet in the air, while the South Tower... Oh my goodness, what was that? Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like a second plane. Yes, another jet has just crashed into the second tower. Crash! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to replay the video we just saw. Kaboom! My heart is pounding. It's hard to breathe. Oh, that looked... What did we just see? Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the horrific sight of a second plane hitting the South Tower. There must have been a computer problem, a complete failure of the air control traffic system. No, that did not look like an accident. It looks like some kind of... I think this is some kind of attack. Mom, click, 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 tap, tap, tap. All circuits are busy. Dad, tap, 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 tap. Beep, 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 beep. Crackle, recall, recall. All personnel off and off duties are off to report. I repeat, this is a recall off of personality. These are 11,000 firefighters in the New York City Fire Department. They need every single one. I can't be alone watching the world fall apart on TV. I need to find Dad and Uncle Benny. All the sounds crash together into one terrible song. I don't know. I'm not thinking clearly right now. I don't know if I can get close, or even if it's safe to try. What did that woman on TV say? Some kind of attack? Did she mean those planes that hit the towers on purpose? Some kind of attack? It's the only thing that makes sense. But who could be insane enough, even evil enough, to fly planes into buildings? Some people are running. Most people look like they're shocked, just standing around dazed. What is it? Part of a plane. The landing gear. Which plane? The first, I think. Vesey and West Streets. That's where the firefighters are gathering. If Dad made it here from Randall's Island, that's where I'll find him. More and more people are coming from the direction of the towers. Watch out! Some of them are soaked in sweat. But it's the looks on their faces that tell me where they came from. Inside the towers. There are dozens of them. No one is carrying a purse or briefcase. Some of the women are barefoot. I know why. Sometimes people who survive fires escape with seconds to spare. If they had stopped for anything, they wouldn't have made it. Everyone, please leave the area. It's not safe. Please leave this area and go north. Nobody tries to stop me. I feel invincible until... Hey, where are you going? Are you lost? I need to find Lucas. Dad! Lucas, stay there. Dad, you're okay. For seconds, I can hear the sirens. All I can hear is the beating of Dad's heart. I left Randall's Island and drove back here as soon as the first plane hit. I was headed for the scene, but I got the message you were at the firehouse, so I went there first. Chef said you'd be waiting for me. I'm sorry, I just couldn't stay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I realized nothing that happened before this morning matters anymore. Not now. Stay tuned for Chapter 5.